Welcome to 7 Days to Die. I'm Matt, and as you have seen from the title screen, I'm going to try and attempt to go through the lore of 7 Days to Die and come out with some sort of storyline for this particular version of which is Alpha 16.4. Now, there isn't very much to go on by the nature of the game itself so far, so I'm just going to go through each of the different areas where there is some evidence, explain what evidence I found, and then hopefully in the very end I will give you a full theory on what the storyline is for 7 Days to Die. So we're going to start here with the treasure maps, and we will start with Taylor. So what does Taylor have to say? Dear Survivor, if you're reading this note, then the worst has probably happened, and the odds are I'm dead. But rather than let my stash of supplies go to waste, I'd like you to have one of them. I've marked the location on this map for you. Good luck, Taylor. So reading this one, there isn't any lore for the particular thing, but we at least know that Taylor is probably dead. And this is probably a good little while after the start of the zombie apocalypse. So let's go on to the next note, which is from Nicole, and it reads, To whom it may concern, if you come into possession of this note, then quite possibly I've been eaten by the dead. Follow this map to one of my many valuable treasure locations I buried to keep safe from Crazy Jack. If you find it, may you make good use of it. Best wishes, Nicole. So straight off the mark, we've got a little bit of lore here, saying about Crazy Jack and possibly not being safe. So let's see if there's any other notes that point us in the same direction, that Crazy Jack might not be the best group around. So let's head on to the next one. It's Stefan, so let's have a read of that one. Dear friend, if you've got this note, then I'm probably dead, or even worse, one of the monsters. I leave you this map to one of my many stockpiles of buried supplies. If you find it, promise me you'll use it to make the world a better place again. Yours truly, Stefan. So again, we've got another note here that's giving us some lore. In this case, Stefan is talking about being turned into a zombie. So this is pointing us in the direction that anyone can be turned into a zombie. So they'll keep an eye on this and see if someone else points in the same direction again, and we'll see where this heads. So let's head on to the next one. It's Sarah this time. And she says, if you find this note, it may be your lucky day. I've been bitten by one of the creatures, and a fever has taken hold. I do not have long, but at least I could do before I turn is help someone. Anyone is God would want me to, if there is still a God. So I leave you with this map to one of my many buried supply chests. To a new life, Sarah. So, again, we've got someone else confirming that if you get bitten or you are attacked by the zombies, there's a possibility of being turned into one of these zombies. So let's keep an eye on this and have a look at infection later on and see if that points us in that direction. So we'll test that one out. So let's go on to the next one. So our next contestant is Raphael, and let's have a read. Dear stranger, I've got the cold sweats, and it won't be long. All I can think of is in my final hours is my son Joey is still alive. I have no reason to trust you, but I have no choice. Crazy Jack has kidnapped him. In your hands is the map to one of my many secret supply caches. Promise me if you find it, you'll help my son. I'm counting on you, Raphael. Okay, so we have now some more lore on Crazy Jack, and it sounds like Crazy Jack is kidnapping people to either join the gang or ransom or something along those lines. So let's have a look at Crazy Jack a little bit more with their challenges in a bit, and let's see how crazy Crazy Jack looks from that. So let's head on to our next one, and that should be Jennifer, and Jennifer has to say, to whoever finds this note, friend, the end is near. The monsters are breaking down my door, but in my final moments I can only think of how I want to be remembered. Not as a coward, but as someone who thinks of others. I leave you this map to one of my many secret buried chests. God bless you, Jennifer. So, again, this hasn't got very much lore. It just points us in the direction that she probably died in a 7th Night Court. So, let's go on to the final one, which is Claude. Hello, friend. I don't even know you, but I have to share my thoughts in my darkest hour. I've been bitten by one of the monsters, and I can feel myself turning. As I fight the urge to eat my own family, I feel the need to do one last good deed. Follow this map to one of my many personal stashes. May it keep you alive. Sincerely, Claude. So, another piece of treasure information which is pointing towards the zombies. When they bite you and you get infected, you can be turned into one of these zombies. So, we'll have to test this theory out by going to getting ourselves infected and seeing if you do turn into a zombie. But for the time being, that's all of our treasure stuff. So I will see you in the next one.